Our company name will be The Ones Who Kill.
I'm down.
That's a start.
No.
I'll have to censor our team name, whatever. The whole campaign will be named that, and you have to censor it every time.
And that will be annoying as all quack.
That sounds hilarious, though. Make sure to
Okay,
censor hack too.
that's even better.
It'll be annoying as all quack.
No, it'll be funny when AJ is forced to make NPCs call us by our company name. That's fun.
And then I'll have
we
to
can
censor
change it to
every
the ones who
single
kill
time.
heck just to make it funnier.
I like that. The ones who kill heck.
No, the ones who kill quack. The ones who kill quack.
No.
Yes.
And just to make it more regal, we could just be the ones who heck.
No.
The hackers.
No, what if we just went with the ones
You
who
darn
frick?
heckers.
The ones who frick.
That sounds like nearly a boy band.
Hey, if we want to be a boy band, what's stopping us?
There's 5 of us. We can be a boy band.
No.
No, the thing that's stopping us is the fact that more than half of us are female.
But it can still be a boy
An
band.
all-girl
in
boy
It can
band.
still be, yeah. And
I'm
also
not a
Viking.
female.
Hold on. A male and or a boy and girl band, and also Viking.
That's just a band.
Well, we can call
But
it a boy
it can
band.
have boy band vibe, you know?
Yeah, tomboys.
AC/DC is a boy band.
Okay, but
it's like,
by that logic, so is Van Halen.
but if One Direction was like, it had like 2 girls added to it, it would still be a boy band because it's like,
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
What if you're All Directions?
All Directions.
All
Band
directions.
Guys, I think we just found our group name. All Directions.
All directions.
Is that the name you're going to actually choose?
You know what? Why not? Just for the meme.
No.
Just for the meme.
No. We gotta do something.
How about we call ourselves the Orb Ponderers?
The orb. That's probably taken.
Ponderers
We'll
of
come up
Shadow?
with that, and that's the best part.
Ponderers of Shadow?
That's too edgy. Too edgy, band. Cringe.
Yeah, we would only be able to do like punk rock with that kind of name. We want to be versatile.
Ponderers of Grim Shadow, or Pogs for short.
Oh, this is the stupidest name ever, but just King of
Okay, hold on. So we should start writing down.
Censor
Guys,
so much.
let's start writing down
Just
these
censor the
names.
entire name every time.
Just
Guys, let's start writing down these names, and we'll do a vote after the session.
This
The
is so
guild
true.
does have a rule against profanity in the names. I'm sorry.
Dang it! Dang it! Dang it!
Thank you.
Nope.
But
fuck mountain.
don't tell people I said this, but my group was named the Legion of Mike Hunt. And I got it through. So, you might be able to use it.
Thank you for the advice. You are now my favorite NPC.
Ah,
What's an NPC?
That's a great question. I've been wondering the same thing. Out you go.
Okay, bye.
The one moment where we break the fourth wall.
no, there'll be plenty more.
Yeah.
And mostly done by me.
Man, you guys are making me wish my character Eric was here.
There's a 4th wall? I thought this world was made of 3 walls.
There's actually only 2 walls in a tent.
Actually, there's about 4 dimensions.
Actually, it's 3 walls. One of the walls like wraps around to this 2 sides.
One of them is time.
there are 4 walls. What's behind the 4th
Actually,
one? Oh,
there's
it's just
only
outside
one
the
wall
tent.
to a tent. It's just bent over the top. Okay,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This woman gets it.
Um, how about rulers of creation?
How about all three
Nah.
walls?
What if we just named
No,
ourselves?
hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
Hang on.
Actually,
What if we just named
Yeah.
ourselves creationism?
no. Um, Nithotep had a good idea. Let's name ourselves Three Walls.
Cool.
Well,
3
I said
walls.
all three walls.
All 3 walls.
All three
Honestly,
walls.
Three Walls sounds better. Three Walls sounds better.
3 walls?
3
Yeah.
walls. Evan, you
No.
ratioed.
Let's let the rest of the party.
It's got
decide.
ratioed.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
There's 3 walls because the 4th one broke.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, what if we
The
let the
lady's
party
walking away at this
decide?
point. If you want, you can run up and tell her.
No, we'll register later.
Alright.
Um,
So, you have chosen your group name then.
wait, well,
Three wall.
What if
We
we let
rename
like
it-
other people in the party
We'll roll
decide
the
as
three
well?
walls now.
Yeah, it will help other people decide. But
Mm.
the joke is 3 walls because the 4th one's broken.
Yep.
walls of creation.
We can just put the
I
in
can't-
parentheses because the 4th one's broken
Hold
in
on.
the title.
Yes,
Nah.
that's wonderful.
Although, stop
Three
coming
walls
up
for
with
short.
edgy names.
How is it edgy?
It is edgy because it's trying too hard to sound cool.
Yeah, I want to avoid that.
Yeah. Besides, Three Wall has a joke behind it, so it's better.
And it's actually short and concise and neat.
Yeah.
But it's actually long. We just shorten it all the time.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I don't really have any good arguments against it, so.
So, the 3 walls settle down to rest. And at this point, I forgot to roll weather for this day, so you get to see me roll weather.
Let's
They saw me
go!
rolling.
Hold on. AJ,
Yeah.
if it rains, I'd like to pick music for it because I have music perfect for
Sure.
Pikmin rain
Yeah.
music.
Donkey Kong!
Today is
it. And no, it's not that. It's
I
not that.
see.
I have a different music.
with
It's what?
It's drippy.
it is
I heard icy.
it is icy with a thunderstorm. So the rain from yesterday continues, and this time the thunder is more intense.
That's
Everyone wakes up again.
Oh, really? You're good at that song.
Suffering the benefits of a long rest, and negotiations begin again. You all
Wow,
sit
remix.
essentially stuck in place for the entire day. But about lunchtime, there's a small break, and the 2 lords agree that if the guards wish to leave, they can have 6 people leave and 3 remain, just to give them some breaks. So only 12 people would remain. Or no, not 12. Yeah, 12 people would remain in the room in total while the peace talks continue.
so you like go like get some coffee if we got too bored.
Yes.
I recommend Angela be one of the ones who's remaining in the room if we have to choose.
Well, that would split
Well-
the party.
What?
That would split the party.
Yeah, we technically all go out because there's 9 of us guarding.
Oh, none of us are supposed to be in the room?
No, all of us are supposed to be in the room, but yeah, 9 of us are supposed to be in the room. I thought you heard. I thought you said none, but yeah, 9.
I'm
There are
confused.
9 of the Lord's guards, but
And we're
6 of them
5.
are allowed to leave. If 6 from the other group leaves, essentially.
So, where would we go?
Well, during the break, wait, let me check my notes again, because last NPC introduction was not very good. Of course. During the break, Walter, who is just as bored as everyone else, walks up to you. These talks are taking forever. I thought they were just going to sign the paper and be done with it.
I look up from notes.
If it were that easy, they wouldn't go through so much effort just to make sure the Lord signed it.
Yeah, they probably just sent it in the mail.
I mean,
Anything
I guess
with meaning has to have ceremonial value to it.
the part about the length of the truce is really unnecessary. I mean, why even pick an end date for the truce? Just say until further notice, and then whatever. I don't want to talk about work while I'm getting lunch.
Know any good lunch places?
He looks around at the ruined town. Not really. There's about 7 buildings still standing, even. And most of those are so far away from town that we're not going to get back by the time break's done. Or at least I'm not. Because I am stuck here. Well, you guys get to leave and have fun if you want to.
I want to have fun.
I am presently writing down what I think I figured out of AJ's last thing of stuff he sent me, which I
Are you
actually
still on the
figured
word
out.
grid?
No, I'm taking a break from that one because it's going nowhere. I got another one that I've been working on this whole session. I just figured it out using Crypty.
What do you...
I can't believe Cecilia used her phone. That's cheating.
Nah, man.
Oh, the fourth wall just broke again.
Dang it, Steve. We're gonna have to get a new one.
So that's where all our adventuring money is going.
I have 5 platinum.
Yeah, we just got 5 platinum.
Wow.
Okay. You got 50 gold, not 5 platinum.
No, I just got it from one of the random bodies after the zombie fight.
Oh
What?
yeah.
Oh,
Just the ones I
right.
abstained from looting.
Anyhow, yes, I deciphered it.
What you got there? He's pointing at your writing.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just chicken scratch. I'm just like giving a passive comment on Cecilia's handwriting.
I'm just going to kind of hold my papers close and kind of obscure what's written on them. It's not something I really want to share right now.
You're like really quiet, Alda.
That's the point.
I mean, I didn't even understand the fucking word that you spoke.
Imagine
To
being a
summarize,
word.
no.
Understandable. Have a great day.
Calhoun, like John C. Calhoun. So are we? No. If you don't know any good lunch places, do you know any lunch places whatsoever?
No. Maybe there's somewhere around town.
I guess we'll have to.
Oh, yes. Around town. Looks around at all the destroyed buildings.
Yeah, I don't think there's that much to check out, but we'll take a look.
If we can get Chinese takeout.
don't
Looks
know.
like the sun's getting low again. I'm gonna go back into the docks. You can look for yourselves.
I don't know what a China is, but it sounds delicious.
Technically, her home country's kind of close to China.
It's a Asian aesthetic.
Yep.
Unwest.
Technically, she is Asian. She doesn't look it because father's side of the family, but yeah.
So
Asian or Asian?
you all
Yes.
explore around town
All
for a
Asian.
while. Many
She-
of the buildings are completely razed to the ground. The walls have been flattened in multiple places, and the scent of soot and ash is acrid in your nostrils. But
New word.
you do come across a standing building. Separated far enough from town, but you don't assume it's so far that the flames wouldn't have touched it. And yet, it sits in front of you untouched. A mark across the door. Almost like a red "don't go in" sign, except it's a single symbol. Enodio, you might recognize this. Make a history check.
History coming right up, my dude. Iron Man. It wasn't always. That 20 though, so
Nice.
Yeah.
Almost a nat 20. Damn.
it wasn't
It
that
is a
20.
nat
I just got
20.
a -1.
Oh!
You've seen this before. This is the symbol that is put on a house when it is abandoned and foreclosed. But another smaller symbol sits below it of a wavy, curved triangle. And this one, because you got the nat 20, tells you something. I guess the adjective is witchy is here. So, something magical
Something occult.
and usually dangerous. Something occult. Yes, that's a good word for it.
Huh. This place seems like this symbol. It's usually used for places that are not quite normal. Almost in the same way we are, but kind of more scarier.
Can I go over and tear the door open?
Sure, make a strength check.
Hold on, is it like actually like boarded up, or is it
Yes.
like just closed? Okay, right. Strength
Wh-
check. Let's go.
What are you doing?
You're late now, Cecilia.
All right. So, does a
What are you
14
doing?
work?
Probably not a good plan, but we should probably just step back. Not much we can do.
Oh wait, hold on. I have a crowbar. I believe. Let me double check.
Another crow. No, I see.
Never mind. I do not have a crowbar. Does anyone here have a crowbar?
I don't
No.
really need it in the woods.
Rip it with
Sorry.
your bare hands is what you're going to do.
If no one can provide me the usage of a crowbar, does a 14 do the trick?
Two of us lived in the woods. One of us was created in a lab, and one of us is a caster. No
AJ.
crowbars.
Yeah, I never specified if I was made in a lab. You're just assuming things.
Well, I know out of character. I don't know in character.
You pull as hard as you can, but the board unfortunately does not budge.
So, about that crowbar.
I don't have a crowbar.
Would I be able to
Is that
make a
what you
makeshift crowbar?
Should we knock?
Should we not?
How did you hit that door? Like, would they be mad at you if you knocked now?
Yeah.
Or does that even
Could
count as a knock already?
I just try to like use like a dagger as like a makeshift crowbar?
Is there an open window? Like
There
up top?
is an open window.
God
It is
damn
like
it.
10 feet to your right.
I'm gonna make my distance from these hooligans.
Do you point out the window or do you just leave me to suffer at the door?
No, I leave you suffering at the door while I walk over to the window and enter. Without a word.
Not the word.
And what if I don't see anything of interest inside, then I'm just gonna walk over to the door and unlock it for him.
Before you go in, can I give you guidance?
You can't unlock a boarded up door.
Right. Whoops. Okay.
Aldi gets inspiration for decoding that thing.
Then I'm just gonna give a knock on the door from the other side to scare Angela.
So, Angela, while you're working on this door, someone
Should I
knocks
roll a
on the
wisdom
other
save?
side.
Should I roll a wisdom save?
No.
No wisdom can save
No.
you now.
Knocking gets louder.
I'm gonna go No.
And Odia, did you see me walk in the window?
I'm standing back, so I assume I'm far
I
enough back to
probably-
see it. Yeah.
Are you just laughing
AJ,
under your breath?
AJ,
Yeah.
I assume
No,
I saw Viking, right?
What?
I assume I too saw Viking go through the window.
Yeah. The only person who didn't see was Angela.
I'm going to I'm gonna go now. Specifically, I'm going to go to the Temple of the Nine
Of the eight.
of the Eight. My bad.
The Temple of the Nine is for demons and devils.
I'm
I'm
going
going
to go
to the
fight the
Temple of the
devil.
Eight.
Okay,
Because
so
I'm down.
Temple of
Cecilia splits off from the
Temple-
entire party and goes to the temple where
That-
the negotiations are still taking place.
That's kind of
Uh,
funny because Temple of the Nine sounds very close to Temple of the Divine.
Um,
Like Alex the Nine.
at this point, Mortimer is on a huge rant about how much Wario should pay in damages.
I'm going to go over to it was Solia, wasn't it?
hmm
So I'm
You
gonna,
walk over to the shrine. It's the way the temple is set up. You have one big circular room in the center for people to gather, and then you have another sort of outer circular room for people to pray individually to.
I should read over.
So yeah, I'm going to Solia's room and I'm going to start praying.
Praying in any specific way? Saying anything?
Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna ask for guidance, confidence, and support, and
Guidance? I think Anodia has that.
I do have that.
and like self-confidence.
I
she
cast
needs
self-confidence.
I cast guidance. And you guys self-confidence.
Put that in the quotes. I cast self-confidence.
Okay, I will do it.
Make a religion check.
A religion check. Okay, hold on. Oh,
Grip that for a moment.
yeah, I'll just do. Okay. 13.
Yeah, I should probably research.
I'm wondering if I should use my inspiration.
You
Guidance, though.
You feel a bit of warmth as a sunbeam strikes down and radiates into the crystal halo that is above Enodia's statue's head.
My statue?
Which then,
So
sorry, not Enodia, Solia's statue's head.
Let's go, I'm a god
Which
now.
then fractals come out from it, and turns out that this glass halo is a prism, and you are covered in rainbows now.
I'm back. Did I just hear someone say covered in rainbows?
I
Yeah.
am covered in
Yeah.
rainbows.
Cecilia just came out.
It is warm, it is gratifying, and it is urging you. You begin to think of fire. Not something you'd expect, but you see a person standing in that fire, looking
Hot.
pained and hot,
And hot.
and looking entrapped. And the fire whisks away. And you feel where it goes. It returns to your party. There's your guidance.
So someone
Oh,
entrapped in
man.
flames, and it goes over to my party.
From what you can sense.
And my kind of guidance doesn't give people trapped in flames. I need to step up
Maybe
my
it's
game.
just saying that Angela's really hot. It was a female figure.
I recognize this figure entrapped in flames.
And is it Viking?
You don't, and no.
Oh.
It appeared to be a 40-something-year-old man, balding with a beard, and with a neat little drum at his hip. So
You know, speaking of
definitely
a
not an
47-year-old man,
I think bald
Okay.
people's hair just like migrates down their face.
So I'm going to try and respectfully leave the temple, not disturb anyone, and then I'm going to start running to the party.
700 gold. You want 700? You run away.
what?
This
Politics.
is the negotiations that are currently going on. Politics, yeah.
Oh.
700 gold? You want 700?
Are you mad?
You are mad, man! Why are you not giving me the gold?
This is madness. This is
Unbelievable.
politics.
So,
Anyway,
you
back to
return to the party.
back to scaring Angela.
Yes,
Angry.
you've been knocking for like 5 minutes, and Angela's just sitting there terrified.
I want to pop my head through the window and just go, hello.
No, I'm just sitting there like, I can't believe I'm in a party with these morons.
Speaking of the word party, like the other day I was looking at these books in my history class. And like I was like one that's called Life of the Parties, like Life of the Political Parties. That sounds boring. And there was one that's like the two-party system. Like, whoa, there's two parties going on. And I was like, why did I think of party for one and not the other? Like I didn't think of party for the one that's actually a pun with real party. This is so pointless.
Yeah, I
I
don't
did
even
not
know where that
follow
went.
any of that.
That was a good rant.
Let's continue gaming.
Yes. Let's just continue like gamers.
So,
So I'm back at the party.
yes, Cecilia returns Angela's all the face palms, and Viking is sticking his head out a window.
Go around.
Guys.
Hold on. If Viking is like sticking his head in the window, I shatter it in his face.
It's
I believe,
open.
isn't it already shattered?
Open window, yeah, it's long shattered.
Damn. I wish I could do that just as a fuck you.
Cecilia, you've missed nothing.
So,
It's
Very funny.
I think.
Stop your stuttering and get in the window.
And I'm putting that in quotes.
Man, 2 in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I saw a vision.
What was in this vision?
A man trapped by fire.
Why did you know this man?
No, but I have a feeling it's in this general area. I'm not sure where.
Oh, my light switch makes such a cool sound. Sorry. It's just like a boing boing. I love it. How did I never realize this? Okay, sorry.
Would you happen to know if there's any burning buildings around or anything?
It's like all the buildings around these parts burnt down ages ago.
So all I know is that a man was trapped by fire. That's all. I didn't see anything besides that.
you know the literal or figurative definition of what I told you.
I should be with the party, and that probably something's going to happen with fire and this old man. Or has.
I love this light switch noise.
So I suppose I'm going to crawl through the window.
Yeah, welcome to the
Nervously.
interior. AJ, is there anything of note in the interior?
Yes, I will describe the interior to you. It is a very standard house. It's got a few rooms, so it's moderately sized for medieval times. Uh, it's built of a strong brick and mortar. It's not a shack. The first room, when you go inside, is a bit of a common room. It's got a nice rug and paintings that look done by children. But considering that they aren't framed and they're just sort of gently put up on the walls, they probably are made by children. Off to your right is a bathroom. Second door on the right is a small doorway leading into a tower that goes about one story up and stops at a small floor. Feels like a treehouse kind of type area the way it is being stored. There's nothing really important up here besides murder slits for arrows, which are confusing for a house like this. Going further down, there is a dining room, and to the left of that sits a door in which there's a bedroom with 3 beds, and that is the house.
Have you drawn a map of this already, AJ?
I have.
Really?
And I have a multi-use map because this was supposed to be for Boris thing. Anyway, completely different thing now.
Alright, so, with that, I'm going to gracefully leap up onto the roof and climb into the window with Cecilia.
Yep.
Like the monkey monk I am.
I guess if everyone else is going in the window.
I'm going.
I'll get in the window, but I'm gonna ask
Oh.
for my pad tide to go.
There's a few rooms and a tower. There's no basement.
Not that you can see.
I am very nervous.
Yes.
You know something that I wish, like just on like a random tangent? The Way of the Elements monk should have a way to get Trevor snipes. Like, it just should.
Oh,
Here is your map. It is
Oh,
fairly simple, and
Did you
I'm
just
not putting
post-
you on it because it's not a combat quite yet.
Did you just put it
Quite
in
yet.
D&D?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember?
In fact, he did.
Remember, I
Copy
haven't
it and paste it instead of whining.
so, where in this map are we supposed to be?
Anywhere. You have the entire house to explore, and you're not in combat, so you don't
Okay,
need to
well,
worry
where
about
was the window?
The window was just to the right of the front entrance, which is the little porch you see in the divot.
I have no clue where that is. Like, I don't know where the front entrance is. I can't
the
tell
two
what's
doors
what.
up front.
Define front.
The
Closest
only
to the
entrance
bottom.
to the building.
My issue is that I don't exactly understand where exactly some
Look
of
at the map.
walls end and begin. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay, down is front. There
Okay,
seems to
that
be
helps.
a small porch area with 2 doors that go into the center room.
Okay, then now I understand. Thank you. Now I have like a frame of reference to understand this image.
and what does the mouth cover represent? I mean, the mask.
That is makeshift paper. It's the first thing I found.
Is
I
it a metaphor?
believe it might hide something.
Am I a metaphor?
I'm going to start searching the building for anything suspicious.
Yes.
doors, secret doors,
And
traps.
Cecilia, as you step further into the building, you
A wisdom save.
which room are you going into?
I suppose I'm starting in the first room and working my way from left to right through
Alright.
the building.
So, while you walk through the dining room, you hear, and you look and see one of the chairs is ever so slightly shifted.
No, 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 no.
Hold on, did he see the chair shift, or
Didn't see the chair
does he
shift.
just walk
I
in
heard it.
and see that it is shifting?
I hear Alda just going like, no, 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 and then I just come over to her, and I'm just like, what are you whining about? What are you whining about now?
I just point over at the chair.
So the chair
I
moves.
will go over and sit on the chair.
You sit on the chair. It is a wooden chair.
I look at you. I look at you, almost like, "Are you crazy?" And I'm terrified.
I just hold my hands up in a shrug.
You hear the front door close.
Darts over to the front door, eyes wide.
Was the front door ever open?
Nope.
No.
Oh, right, good point.
Wait, what?
So the
Never mind. Just you hear the window that you came in through close.
It was shattered.
It was
Yeah.
shattered, yes, but the frame was still hanging in the wind, and that closes.
This is feeling like phasmophobia crap.
Yeah, this music is a bit much for this. I'm gonna find some better fitting music for this based
Yes.
off of what I used for
Yeah,
my
go
game.
for it.
Yeah.
30 years of horror tropes. A reference to phasmophobia.
Hold on a
I
second.
forgot
Hold
to
on.
play.
I'm gonna play something.
I've been
That's not it.
Here we go. Here's some good music.
Oh yeah, it's not house music.
Yeah.
Wow, my goodness.
All right, now here's some actually decent music. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite haunted house music. Zelda music to relax, study, work, game. So let's explore haunted house. They need to add that part.
Oh,
Sorry.
wait, I know an actual single really good song for it.
Okay.
Okay.
With this all happening, I'm going to once again call the name of Solia very silently. I'm going to ask her to give me strength and courage.
So
Hold on. Can I hear you do that?
I don't know, make a perception check.
Okay, because I have a funny response. 19 before modifiers, so I'm gonna see if I hear it.
Well, I am kind of
Yeah.
muttering this under my breath, but I'm gonna say since you got a 19, sure.
Yeah. So, I just say, who's that? Your dead mom? Dead mom. Dead mom.
Actually, it's more like my celestial mother.
Hmm. Where the hell do you find one of those?
She found me.
Where's Aldridge in all this? I haven't heard him talk in like an hour.
we spoke like once, like
He's
10 minutes ago.
playing Destiny while we're doing all of this.
Bruh.
And how do you know that, Alda?
Because I saw the Steam notification.
That is very
Alright.
cringe.
Where is everyone else besides Angela and Cecilia?
I am going to continue searching for.
I said besides Angela and Cecilia.
I'm okay.
I'm probably not that far behind, but behind still a little. Maybe.
Okay, so you're all sticking close together right now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of wish I had my backup character here right now because my backup character specializes in dealing with spirits.
You mean a backup character?
Yeah, it's another character concept that I had that I realized would have fit perfectly in this game because they're a human.
You
And
hear
race
someone
defines
walking
everything.
down the tower steps.
Wait, who is?
Whatever banging sound that is, that's what you hear.
I'm going to cast Produce
Yeah.
Flames.
On the house?
No, I'm holding the
Julia,
flames.
no, don't burn the house down.
Cecilia,
You know, that might not be a bad idea to get rid of the haunting.
Oh yeah, Evan, how's that show going?
Oh, Hell House, you mean?
Yeah.
Hang on,
Not
so
now.
Last night, actually.
in character, like, have we been able to realize that this house is probably haunted?
We
make
noticed that
an
it was
Arcana check.
unusual.
I'm
Actually,
sorry. Say that again.
Arcana or religion. Uh,
I'm
yeah, I
going to
think those two
roll
are the most
my
accurate.
dice.
Definitely
I-
nature,
I'm
Or
going
nature.
to
Not
do.
not nature. I said definitely 8 nature.
Oh.
I'm going to roll religion.
Sure.
That's a 5.
18 on Arcana,
All right.
not religion. Arcana.
Okay. Arcana.
That's a 5 on religion.
Angela knows a little bit about the magic of spirits. If a person dies and leaves unfinished work on the plane, or they die in a way that wasn't originally intended, they have a habit of roaming a place of great emotional significance to them, as their spirit cannot pass to one of the 7 heavens until it is complete, and it also cannot go down to the hells.
Roll
This
the-
usually only happens for people who are inherently good, as people who are bad are almost always collected.
And sent to one of the 9 hells, right?
Yes.
So we can trust the demon? I mean, ghost?
That's not as accurate.
In other words, that
People
remains
who are
to be
dead.
seen.
Yeah.
AJ, I do
Uh,
just have like unrelated question and all that. In the
Okay.
future, would you be willing to like let me have a backup character in as an
This
NPC?
is
Like
completely unrelated, and I'm
I
not
know,
going
I
to
told you
entertain
it
the
was
idea right
completely
now.
unrelated.
I'm
I told
explaining
you.
something. Not exactly. Some people don't realize when they die. And some people who are good wind up spending so long that they start lashing out against people who try and take them from their place.
You darn Katie, get off my property.
Usually ghosts are echoes of habit. So it all depends on what responses, what habits, what tics the person had in their life. That's what you get from that Arcana check.
Whack.
So I got another nat 20 minus 1 in religion.
Okay. You learn basically the same things. You also learn, or you also know that ghosts can be sent to one of the 7 heavens if they are exorcised.
Exercise?
Not
I just-
exercised, like worked out, but
I know.
given
I know.
an exorcism.
X or size. No, yeah.
This can be
Yeah.
achieved in a couple of ways.
Muscles. Oh yeah.
Cleric or priest is sometimes capable of performing the correct ritual if they know enough about the ghost that
What?
they can drive it away from the house. But that doesn't always mean it can go to a heaven.
Work that body.
One way that getting a spirit to pass on is by completing the task that they set in their life. Or at least giving them closure for it. Priests are known to sometimes just sit down with the ghost's form and have a long conversation with it. And eventually it finds closure and leaves at the end. But those are more rare cases. There's also the more violent and also scientific way of doing it. As ghosts can be summoned, their physical forms can rise if provoked, and then they can be fought. So, you have a few options in front of you.
Run, fight, or talk. Dude, this reminds me of Undertale.
So, do I people have an attachment to this ghost? That's what I thought. You want to fight it?
And, by the way, this is actually a case where, fight or not, you'll still get the XP. So, if you want to fight for fun, that works. But if you don't,
I just want to
that
think
works.
the most likely connection Angela has with this ghost is that she was the person who killed it.
We do not know that yet.
Yeah.
So,
I'm saying
I
that
don't
is
think
the
we.
most
I don't think
likely.
any of us know enough about the ghost to exercise it.
do you guys?
Yeah, I said that was the
kinda
most likely.
Yeah.
Do you guys share any of this information at all?
No. I'm
I
kidding.
guess I'll explain it. Like,
Ha! I see.
thank you for understanding. my
Allow
good
me
man.
to cut through those words.
Ah ha ha! Very funny.
So maybe we might be able to talk our way out of this.
Potentially.
I don't think so.
You hear,
Talking is usually reserved for those who actually know the spirit.
you hear a snicker from the bedroom.
Snickers, they're not you when you're hungry.
My best guess is it's probably a child.
I probably jump.
Based on the sound of that, I'm almost certain it's a child.
Why don't you just go hear why there's like death metal screaming outside my room?
Someone put this song on loop.
I don't know.
Yes, someone did.
Well, I have no idea what this is.
Oh, hey,
so I'd
Sauce is here.
probably jump and turn around to see what it is.
Nothing's there.
Oh.
Oh, it's a 1 hour version.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't like this.
So, is anyone doing anything?
Yes, I'd like to burn the house down.
Dang it, not again!
I'm probably. I don't know what I'm.
Why don't you
I
talk to
don't
one
know
person
if I
about
should
talk?
go to a corner or see if I can't go out a window or find the biggest person in the party that seems like they'll protect me.
That's probably Aldridge.
Yeah, but he's. Hey, Keijo, you're supposed to be playing D&D, not Destiny.
They both start with D's. It just stands for Destiny and dealing with us.
It's in Destiny.
Bunkers and bashes.
I'm seriously
I think
going to
you,
have
you
to
held up to a
censor
mirror, Aether. I'm sorry.
No, do you not know what bunkers and bashes is?
I don't actually.
It's from Borderlands.
Ah.
It's basically their version of D&D.
I'm sitting idle, but I'm only level 2 in D&D.
Well, yeah, we're all level 2.
this.
No, we're level 3. Or some of us
No?
are, I think.
I'm still
Er,
level 2.
I'm level 2.
None of us are
Oh,
level
maybe
my
some
brain,
people are
my
level-
brain is stupid. My brain is stupid.
Some leveled up to level 3, I think, but
No,
presently level
you guys are right. No one's level 3 because remember we decided
Yeah.
not to do that.
Mm-hmm.
3. Alright. Well then, I suppose I'm hiding, or well, behind or around Aldridge because he big boy.
Aldrich Blast.
Aldrich
Blast.
Blast.
Wait, isn't Aldrich a warlock?
Yeah.
Am
Wait,
I?
no,
Hang on. No, I'm not.
you're a
Oh, wait.
sorcerer.
Oh, sorcerer.
No,
Hold
I'm
on,
a
no.
paladin.
You're a
Oh,
paladin.
Aldrich
great.
Blast is
No, it's
when
Chucky
someone
that
just
was the
picks up
warlock.
Aldrich and throws him.
Wait, Aldridge is a paladin. I'm a cleric.
I'm not lying.
Wait, if you're
Guys,
a paladin, does that mean
Guys,
you can
it-
like exorcise the ghost?
I think so.
Well, I'm
hold on,
a
is there
cleric.
anyone here who would be strong enough to pick up and throw Aldrich?
Does that count as exercise?
Yes!
No.
The reason why I was asking is because if someone picked up Aldrich and threw him, that would count as an Aldrich Blast.
Sauce is definitely here.
Who?
Yes.
Sauce. No,
Wait, why the
I'm
fuck
not
is
gonna
Sauce
stop.
here?
I'm not gonna stop lying.
What?
Alright, if none of you people are gonna do anything about this ghost, then I'm gonna do something.
Well,
No, I'm gonna perform an exorcism.
You're not the only one who can perform an exorcism. I'm just freaking scared.
You're a
Alright, time to
sorcerer.
perform
What are you
an
gonna do?
exorcism.
Well, I'm a sorcerer cleric. Get it right.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I'm
I'm gonna
behind-
perform an exorcism. Is that a thing I can do?
Well, there's a couple of different ways, but we need to locate the ghost first, I think. We need to
I
learn
am
about the
personally I'm a
ghost.
fan of what I call the push-up method.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him do a ton of push-ups and just recite like one of the Bible verses to him. That's the exorcism.
Well, we gotta find him and learn more about him first.
Actually, I'm gonna make him do a Murph.
A Murph? What the fuck is a
What
Murph?
is a Murph, may I ask? Dare I ask?
It's you run like 10 miles, then you do something like 100 push-ups, 100 pull-ups, and a bunch of things like that.
So, essentially, Saitama's workout.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Smurfs were that strong.
Yeah, that'll be the exorcism, because by that time he'll be worn out, so I can just slap him with a Bible, and he'll be gone. Does that work?
I'm down, I'm down.
Alright.
Wait, you're down? Let me
So what are
revive
you
you.
doing?
I'm making him do the most insane workout ever, and then by that time he'll be worn out. So I'll slap him with a Bible and he'll be gone.
The ghost?
Yeah.
Okay, how are you going to make him work out?
I'm gonna perform an exorcism.
That's circular logic. You're going to perform an exorcism to make him work out, to slap him with a Bible to exorcise him.
Yes.
You're not seeing the comedy here.
God damn it.
Frankly, I
Fuck
don't
you.
think that's going to work.
It's gonna work.
I'm on board for this plan. I want to see. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything to stop it, but I'm not gonna do anything to help.
Can't you be our like coach? You can yell really
Wait,
loud.
what do ghosts like the most?
I think they like fruit punch.
I don't know.
Or
Yeah,
parsley.
they're like eating children.
Alright,
I thought we were supposed to be serious.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Aldrich Blast sounds like the name of some sort of like fruity drink.
yeah, that's my brand of drink.
Copyright, don't steal.
Anyway, I'm gonna give him some. I'm gonna say, wait.
Give him some
How-
Aldrich Blast.
Yeah, how can I make him do this workout?
Doesn't what's her name know command? Angela.
Not
Yeah, I
sure if
do,
that
but I
works
gotta
with
need to see the
ghosts.
spirit. I need to be able to see the spirit.
And first things first, we need to find the ghost and tell it crunch.
No, no, no,
I'll
no.
just command it to exercise.
I hear it. I hear it. But all right, here's the plan. Mr. Ghost, would you like Aldrich Blast? I heard that's your favorite drink. Is that a yes or a no?
Wait, I have an idea. I have like this stupid idea. I'm going to cast Prestidigitation, and I'm just going to make white noise and have it act like the spirit box.
No.
Yes.
No,
Okay, the
then
white
I
noise
can't
lasts about
exercise
12
it.
seconds.
I keep on casting Prestidigitation to maintain it.
Alright.
Anyway, how can I communicate with this ghost?
Does anyone have tarot cards?
Tarot cards?
No.
Why
yeah,
in the
oh,
world
gosh,
would we have tarot cards?
Some characters actually start with them.
I'm going to make a
No.
Ouija board.
Luigi? I didn't know you were aboard.
So kind of Prestidigitation casting this spirit
Luigi
box
board?
white noise.
That just reminded me. It
The
just
white
reminded
noise,
me of some
I will just
stupid
say,
video.
doesn't really help in general. I'm not using Phasmophobia rules, I'm using
Okay.
my rules.
Well then, forget about the white noise.
Black noise coming one.
Hey, AJ,
Yes.
does Morse code exist in this world?
Probably not yet, because telegraphs don't exist.
Well, hold on, something like it might be able to exist through like some sort of spell.
You can invent something about it, but
I don't think it would be
later.
widely used.
Sometimes I think about how you make like a universal Morse code, like just someone like an alien.
What language do ghosts speak?
Ghostish.
The languages they knew in life.
Okay, I'm
No,
gonna try speaking Celestial to it.
This ghost knew Celestial in life.
We don't know
I don't-
that.
It's worth a shot.
you know what else is worth shooting?
My foot.
No,
hear-
That too.
You hear a faint clatter 2 rooms away.
I'm gonna go over there.
You go into the bathroom
I'm
and
not sure
find
whether
that
to follow or stay.
the long empty chamber pot has been knocked over.
Hey, AJ, I have an important question.
Yes.
Do you think like something like dark vision might be able to work kind of like seeing in infrared or something?
I don't think.
Do you think some forms of dark vision could work like that? Yes or no?
Tiefling's version of it would.
All right,
As well
and
as
what about a magic item that
Tabaxi.
provides it? What about a magic item that provides dark vision?
Oh god, that makes it even harder.
Like the goggles of night.
Yes, the goggles of night. I would say, yeah, those would probably help you see in infrared.
Could I try that to see if I can spot the ghost?
You
Do
put
you
on the
have
goggles of night.
Do you have goggles of night?
Yes.
I don't think
Remember,
he'd
not
be
enough
going
for
on this
fire to
tangent
bend
if he
it.
didn't.
Yeah.
How do you have
AJ gave them
goggles?
to us, and we decided by a dice roll who got it.
The goggles of night do help you see one thing. A trail of very faintly glowing footsteps leading into the bedroom.
With that, I silently motioned for the party to follow me, and I followed the footsteps.
Dark vision 60 feet. Not sure if that's helping me at all. But
Probably not helping you.
I'm going to follow.
I'll
Very
reluctantly follow.
I'll follow too.
Follow
Inside the
very
bedroom.
skitishly.
There is an indent on one of the beds that makes it look like someone's currently laying down in it.
All right,
But
I'm gonna speak to the bed.
the footsteps lead to a drawer. And they're not leading towards it, but leading away from it before they die off.
Okay.
Mm,
AJ,
Yes.
the indentation in the bed, roughly what size is it? Would it look like the size of like a child or like
It-
an adult?
It looks about as tall as Viking.
How tall is
That's not
Viking?
very tall.
is a dwarf.
Viking is a halfling, so it is either a
Halfling.
child or a halfling.
Okay. All right. So far my guess of it being a child is still possible. Gotcha.